I had a breakthrough in Belgium with my music. Yeah, it was such a fun time. There were no social media, no phones to film constantly. People were just partying.
We are here today with our brand new main label artist, Nightcraft. Welcome to the Scantraxx main label. How does it feel?
It feels a bit surreal, but I'm really happy about it. Worked really hard for it. Scantraxx has been one of my first labels that I listened to when I first discovered Hardstyle, when I listened to tracks of The Prophet and Headhunters. So yeah, I've been part of the label since 4 years now, and to be part of the main label after 4 years feels really surreal, but I'm really happy about it. So glad I'm joining the main label now, finally.
Yeah, you've been with us since basically your first release as Nightcraft in 2019, and then you released on Silver a bit, then on Carbon, and now the main label. But how was your artistic journey like since 2019?
Well, in 2019, I still was looking for a particular sound, I think, because, of course, I didn't have many experience with hardstyle yet. But I think after 1 year, I found my sound when I released Time. And the feedback on that track was so good, and from there it just evolved. To the tracks that I do now, and I think it's like you can just hear the evolution of the tracks, and it's still like it's mine. It's like the particular Nightcraft sound, I think. But yeah, I think I finally found my signature sound, my style, and I'm really happy about it.
You already touched upon it a bit, but you didn't start your musical journey as Nightcraft, but you were actually a pretty successful jump style artist before that. Can you take us back to that time?
Yeah, I actually did jump style and textile before when I was 18 in 2008, so that's a long time ago. I had a breakthrough in Belgium with my music. Yeah, it was such a fun time. There were no social media, no phones to film constantly. People were just partying. Completely different time, but yeah, I had some really amazing experiences as my alias, which was Reverse on the main stage in 2011. Don't stop. And DEFCON in 2011, Decibel in 2010. Several club parties before all the razzias were in Belgium. So yeah, good times.
What made you decide to switch?
I think the emotion that you put in hardstyle grew on me, and I think for me personally it's really important to put some heart and soul in the music. So like you listen to my music, it's kind of emotional, there's some vibes in it, and I really like that. And I discovered that if I can put that in my music, I enjoy it more while producing it, so that made me decide to just switch it up a bit and go fully hardstyle.
You also said that now you found your signature sound. How would you describe your signature sound now as Nightcraft?
I would describe it as hard but emotional. It's like I really love melodies, so I always have a melody in my tracks, really melancholic breaks and vocals. But also, I like the contrast in tracks, so I like a hard part and then like it breaks down into more emotional, softer parts, and then hard again or melodic. And I think people started recognizing my music when I kind of not doing the same constantly, but like keeping your sound like similar to your other tracks, but keep it recognizable, I think. So yeah, that's how I would describe my music, I think.
Yeah, now as Nightcraft, you've been touring the entire world. Some even refer to you as Mr. Worldwide. What were some highlights abroad that you had?
My personal highlight was when I first went to Japan. Last November, on my birthday, I played in Tokyo, which was really insane. I wanted to go to Japan for all my life, so this was a really nice opportunity. On top of that, I went to Japan again this May with Devastate and Level 1, which was, again, a really nice experience. And, of course, went to Mexico twice, which was really, really cool as well. And we're going with Scantraxx again in November to Mexico, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, but I think every trip abroad is something special because you're flying for work, you're in a different environment, in a different place, different people, different vibe. I think Dutch people sometimes are a bit spoiled because of the parties, of course, and we have so much and they have not as much as we do, so they just party different, and that's like a completely different experience every time.
what countries are still on your bucket list?
Of course, Chile. I would really love to play there. The vibes there are like unmatched. The videos I've seen, like they're really dedicated. I want to be in more countries in Asia. I think Taiwan and South Korea are really high on my bucket list. I'm going to Australia this weekend, so looking really forward to that as well for the first time. I think every country has its charm, so I would like to visit them all, but
Mr. Worldwide.
hopefully.
Now, let's talk about the future. What does the rest of your 2023 look like, and what is your first main label release going to be?
Yeah, the rest of 2023 is already fully planned. I have a lot of shows coming up and also 2 more releases, which the first one will be on the main label with Level 1's album. We had a collab and it's coming out this Friday. And yeah, then my second main label release will be a collab with Unresolved. My second collab with him actually. Then I have my first solo main label release in January. It's looking pretty cool. Unfortunately, I still have a lot of more music planned, but
Unfortunately,
unfortunately I cannot spoil it, you know. So I want to keep some surprises. How do you say it? Achter de hand, behind the back. I don't know how to say it in English.
well, we're excited to hear that. And what does now the Nightcraft 2.0 look like? Will your sound evolve, or tell us what you have in store?
I don't want to change my sound because I think if I change my sound and do something else, lose the thing that I love to do in my music. So for Nightcraft 2.0, I'm just thinking, just do what I want, stay in my own niche, and just go with the flow and see what my mind just spits out. I don't know. Nothing particular, but of course, music and sound is always going to evolve. But I think I'm going to evolve in my own way. So looking forward to that as well, because you never know where the ship strands.
Nice one. And last question, with what Scantraxx artist do you still want to collab?
That's a difficult one. I looked them up because
You don't know our artist?
I didn't know if I could pick in like old ones or new ones. But if I was going for old ones, I would say Headhunters or Wildstyles. And for new ones, I would say Devin Wild or KELTEK. Yeah, I think probably those 2.
Nice, that would probably be a good combination of sounds.
I think so, but they have to want it as well, so please. No.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and really welcome to the main label. We're really excited to have you.
I'm really excited too. I'm looking forward.